Holy crap, holy crap. Oh my god, oh my god. I've discovered something new. I'm very proud of this. I'm going to be using this shit a lot for my little TED Talks. So I used to do this all the time on stereo. I still am. I'm still going to use stereo. It's cute, but I like this so much more. Oh, this is going to be great for people who who may want to learn about astrology, but I mean, are they going to sit there and listen? And I'd love to write. I have plenty of classes and books and things coming up, but God, writing is so tedious. I just want to talk sometimes. And look, so I might tell you guys about this hack that I did, but I'll show it to you. More than likely, you'll see it. Um, So my upcoming talk on Twitter, I'm pissed that Twitter got rid of Periscope, but I guess this is the next best thing or whatever. I hear they have a media production studio app thing. But of course, as with everything on Twitter, you have to be special. Get special things. Can't just roll it out for everybody. Has to be special. I miss Periscope. I think StreamYard. I'm going to try to experiment with StreamYard and see if that yields, if I would be able to put a video that's, it's just, oh my God, with Twitter, it's so much. They bring shit in, they take it out. It's like, ugh. So you might ask yourself, why is she doing this? Well, like I said, on stereo, I would do the same thing, and I have my little chat head talking, and it's cute, and the app is awesome, and it's fun for certain things, but to get in depth about something or to talk about serious matters, I gotta say, I've been off of Twitter for a while, and then I came back to it. And man, there's a whole lot of attacking and people turning. And there was I'm not going to mention her name, but I've known about her for a few years. I used to follow her in a previous account that I had. And man, they're just tearing this chick apart. She's fake. She's stealing people's work. It's like, well, are you guys in this to broaden your knowledge of how to use astrology as a practical tool? Or are you just trying to start cults? There's a big thing, apparently, with Black Astro Twitter with cults, cult leaders. Are we really doing this? We can't really be doing this. So I'm going to try to bring some sanity. I'm older than a lot of Astro Black Twitter. I respect it, though. I respect that everybody's getting up and everybody's doing their thing and learning. I don't want to be one of those older practitioners that's like, these freaking kids today and they don't know. I don't want to do that. I want to show respect. I was given tools. Okay, so a little background on me. Ugh. I learned astrology when I was 15 in the 80s. In the 80s, back before there were computers, back before there were cell phones, when you actually had to do freaking math to get the chart calculations, and you had to go look it up in an ephemeris in a book. It was like really involved. But I learned. I had all my books, and my teachers were old hippies from the 60s that had learned it, I guess, on their hippie journey and kind of imparted it down to me and gave me, their wisdom. And then from then on, as the internet was born in my 20s, yes, that's how old I am, I started to pick up computer programs that'll do the calculations, and digital ephemeris, and I just started to grow, and I started to study therapeutic techniques and different beliefs. I'm relearning the Vedic system. I learned it when I was younger, but I don't think I really learned it well. So I'm reacquainting myself. So part of my journey here and on other platforms is to kind of maybe step in a little bit and help everybody learn. I think everybody's taking their own journey, and some people are doing very well and are just naturally spiritually inclined. So their work resonates. Others of y'all are using it for negativity. It's obvious. I see it. I don't want to be like calling people out and why is she doing this? I don't want to do that. I want to be fair. People were open-minded to me when I was younger, learning. So I don't want to be judgmental. But some of y'all are taking what this is and perverting the shit out of it and using it to try to get famous, and that's not what this is for. If you're blessed enough to have a following, keep feeding your following stuff that's going to help them in life and make them, empower them. Reading them for filth is not going to help. So, okay, I have a bunch of stuff coming up. I'm going to rethink how I use these spaces. Personally, I'm a I've done a podcast. I'm going to also use a lot of this stuff for my podcast. So I'm used to just kind of having my subject and riffing on it. But in the future, what I really would like to do is start doing some group therapy sessions, some guided sessions. I have a bunch of classes coming up. I have some small PDFs. Now my classes are very inexpensive. And what I've done, instead of trying to throw the kitchen sink at you and try to get you to learn everything at once, I want to take it slowly in increments. Each class is a mini course. You can do them at your own pace. They're paced out so that you are reinforcing and being able to interpret the principle in your own chart and also in charts of people that are close to you, just to see if the theory is true. This is not to replace therapy on any level. If you feel that you need traditional therapy for certain things, absolutely go get it. What this is it's a coaching mechanism. It's a therapeutic. It's not therapy, but it is a therapeutic to get you to look at certain issues in your life with a more objective lens. Maybe, and now people may say, well, it's because I'm a Leo. Sure, maybe it's because you're a Leo that you act a certain way, and a lot of Leos act the same. Regardless of their race or their gender, they have that same egotistical pride. But how is it getting expressed through the emotions? How is it getting expressed through the love nature? There are subtleties. And what I try to do when I work with a chart or with someone is to look at the whole picture and find out what are the strengths, what are the weaknesses. It's not about predicting things. Things will happen how they're going to happen. How are you going to react to those things? So I'm going to hopefully put this up. And this is how I think I'm going to do it. I'm definitely going to plan to have group talks, but I think this is how I'm using spaces from now on, for a little while at least. And I'm going to see how this best works.